And I am pleased to welcome to the 2025 edition of Statehouse Conversations, Representative Matt Commons of Williamsport, Republican freshman, and that's District 13, which we'll agree in this case is lucky 13. And also, I did not know, but we were just talking, that is the largest district in terms of the land mass in the state. So you have your work cut out for you. Also, by way of introduction, a veteran, 2 tours of duty, Purple Heart recipient, and now in battle in the classroom since a teacher. Congratulations on your election, though. As a teacher, I know some of the bills you've focused on have to do with young people and education. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I have 2 bills right now that deal with schools. I'm co-author on another one. One's a pre-K code removal bill to help create more seats over time, giving public schools the ability to contract with religious affiliated institutions. And then 2 other bills dealing with school safety, some of the restructuring I know Governor Braun's talked about, so looking forward to that. But coming from the classroom to school safety and looking across nationally, it's a big issue. We need to keep our kids safe, our teachers safe, and community safe at the end of the day. And that's something I'm passionate about.
And we, again, you see it up close. You see the formulation of kids and their pathways to successful careers. I know your predecessors in the General Assembly ordered up a new high school diploma formulation in terms of to encourage everything from military service, something you also know about, to getting people the trade skills that they need, whatever one's interest is. You're optimistic about where that will be in terms of, part of the focus is on young kids, getting them in an early start, but then this is more about making sure those equipped with high school diplomas are where they need to be and doing what they want to do.
Yeah, I was happy to see DOE take the stakeholder input over the last year and a half or so, and put that into pathways that I think guidance counselors and principals and administrations can get students more structured into the workforce, with a good pathway, and so they're not underemployed when they come out of high school, and give our Hoosier students the best opportunity to succeed long term.
And every year, it seems that budget year particularly, legislative leadership says, hey, we're pleased to be able to bring out historic increases in base tuition support for schools and so forth. So money certainly traditionally is being seen as part of the formula, but also, as you pointed out with your bills, it's not always about money. It's about the way dollars are spent and the way the regulations in place. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime money's the answer, I would kind of not always say that as the answer. There's other ways, regulatory reform you can always have and pull something out, add something in to kind of make some impactful change to especially education, but other policies as well.
And what do you think success when we've done a lot on education reform in this state, tweaking teacher accountability and grades and tests how do we know when we can declare victory in terms of our education system?
I think when we're talking about advancing technologies, we're always going to strive to do better and compete with other states. I think looking at the K through 6, K through 3 demographics specifically, when you look at iRead and literacy rates across the state, we definitely need to do more to address consistent improvement there. So these students are hitting those benchmarks, and then also succeeding in junior high and high school as well. Education's a pipeline, and we want to see these kids succeed and live the American dream at the end of the day.
Can't argue with that. Anything else besides education? I don't want to cut you short here that we should be focused on.
Yeah, so I have a few other bills. I have some IEDC reform bills. I think it's done some great things with Ready and stuff, but that organization could always get better. So I'm happy to be part of that conversation, and there's several other bills that focus on that.
Would this be more about spreading the good? One debate has been about, or is it too focused in certain areas?
And part of my bill, I do have, it is a conversation starter. 5% it has to go to, designated basically rural communities under 50,000, population 50,000, either city, county, or municipalities. But also encouraging them to work more with local economic developers about what's right for each of those communities. Coming from the greater Lafayette area, part of that Ready region, there's eight or nine counties, and all of the rural counties are bedroom communities to Tippecanoe County. We want to be partners in those conversations, and we just would like to see the IEDC, get more into those rural economic development corporations, and help us drive economic development in our small towns and communities.
So, and I guess education, back to where we started, that's part of the economic development continuum as well, right? Getting people with the skills they want to,
100%.
To live that American dream, as you so eloquently put it.
Yeah.
Matt Commons, I appreciate your taking time from Williamsport, District 13, to sit down and chat with us about your hopes and goals for this session, and applaud your commitment to the state of Indiana and to public service.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on your victory, and look forward to seeing what you do here at the State House.
All right, I appreciate it.